everyone, and welcome to this episode of Dishing That with Dana. I'm especially excited today because today we're going to do a beautiful sweet quiche, and it's actually called Quiche Sweet, and it has to do with sweet potatoes, none other than, you got it. Now, you know, this is the Thanksgiving holiday time coming up and all the holidays thereafter. It's a beautiful warm time to make something delicious to go with the turkey to give thanks. So we're going to start with telling you that this particular quiche Sweet, is on page 45 of my cookbook. Now is the time to get online and order my cookbook because the holidays are coming up and it makes great gifts for the holidays, for birthdays, for anything. All right, so get your pad and pen ready. Come right back after this, and we're going to start with our famous Quiche Sweet. We are starting with, of course, a 9-inch pie shell, which I have purchased some refrigerated pie crust. As you know, I usually do. I do such a high volume of quiche and it just makes my life a lot easier. So you pay for convenience instead of making it on your own if you'd like. And in my cookbook, I also have recipes to make quiche crust, many different variations, and I even have a vegetable quiche crust. So when you get my cookbook, you're going to find all that out. But for today, we're using a pre-refrigerated pie crust, and we put that in a 9-inch pie dish. So we're going to just put that aside. For this famous quiche sweet, of course, you're going to need sweet potatoes. Now, I've already started with 3 medium-sized sweet potatoes. I have already baked these, and we'll talk about that in a moment. We're also going to need 2 tablespoons of butter, salted butter. Yum. We're going to use 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. We have in here 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon mixed with 2 teaspoons of granulated sugar. That's called quiche sweet, guys. It's going to be sweet. We have 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 2 eggs, which we're going to lightly beat, 1/2 cup of cream, or half and half. And for today, I've used half and half. I think half and half works very well with my quiche. And last but not least, we have a delicious shredded cheese. And this is cheddar and Monterey Jack mixed. It's about 6 ounces. You can use a little more if you want to. Perfect. Exciting. Let's get started. So let's put our ingredients aside for one moment and start with our delicious sweet potato, which we're going to talk about. So these sweet potato, here's what I did. Make my life a lot easier. We want to be convenient. You know, nowadays moms and dads and cooks are working. It's hard. You just want to do things as quick and easy as possible. I took each sweet potato, I poked a hole in it so nothing explodes in the oven. That's a little secret. So you poke a few holes, let the steam will come out as the potatoes are cooking. And then you want to wrap them, you want to actually place them right on this plate and put a piece of paper towel kind of tucked underneath. Pop them in the microwave. I microwave these babies for 10 minutes. Starts to soften them up, get the juices flowing, and then I put them on a 400-degree oven for approximately 30 to 35 minutes. And they came out beautiful. They're nice and soft and ready to go. I've let them cool, and now they're the star of the show. So we're going to start with this. We're going to take our sweet potatoes and we're going to discard. We want to cut the skin off, and because these are nice and softly cooked, they're really easy to do. You could just run a knife or a fork right over the top, as you can see here. So the skin is so beautiful and soft, and what we're going to do is just peel back the skin with our hands, or you can do that with a knife. And now this is ready to be scooped out. This beautiful sweet potato inside is ready to be scooped out. It's so easy in a bowl. So let's take our bowl and we're going to scoop out our sweet potato. Let's make sure you all can see this. And we're going to put that right in our bowl. All right, so I'm going to continue to scoop out my sweet potatoes. And let me just show you one more so I can show you how I lightly cut it with the knife. And you'll get the picture. And just, of course, you want to discard the skins. We don't need the skins. Okay. See? That was easy. Now I have a beautiful sweet potato right in the bowl, skinned, nice and soft. There's little tiny pieces of skin left in there. We'll just remove that. And of course, discard the skin. All right, let me show you the next one. Again, you take the sweet potato. We're just going to use a knife or a fork. You're just going to peel back the skin. You see how easy that peels back? It's beautiful. And again, this is the easiest way. You know, you can also cook sweet potatoes in the oven. You don't have to pre-microwave them to cook them. Here's a little tip from me. You take the sweet potato, you put them on a cookie sheet. What you want to do is keep the skins on. You want to drizzle a little bit of olive oil onto the skins so it gets them nice and soft, and it kind of gets them real soft inside and as it's steaming. And again, you want to poke the holes in the sweet potato, put them on the cookie sheet, sprinkle a little bit of olive oil on a 450-degree oven for about 45 minutes, and you've got the same result. Me, I just wanted to do it a little quicker and easier, so I popped them in the microwave for about 10 minutes. And the microwave did a lot of work, especially if you're in a hurry or if you don't want to spend too much time in the kitchen. You want to do all these nice shortcuts. Okay, so I'm going to finish peeling my delicious sweet potato for my quiche sweet, and we'll be right back. So we have now put all of our sweet potato into our bowl. Look at that luscious, beautiful orange color. That already looks sweet. All right, it smells so good too. All right, while the potatoes are still warm, again, you want to cool them before you skin them. We're going to put our 2 tablespoons of butter right in there. And we're going to let that melt in and mash in. All right, so we're going to mash our butter inside the bowl. That looks yummy already, and it smells so great. You know, there's so many ways you can cook sweet potatoes, but like I say, I'm the quick queen when it comes to, you know, cutting all the tabs here. I want to make sure I get everything nice and heart healthy for my family, fun, delicious. I'm all about color, but I'm also about, you know, texture and quick cooking. So I want to make all my recipes easy. And about my cookbook, I have made every recipe easy. If you've never cooked before, you will be able to follow this cookbook. There are so many types of quiche that I guarantee you've never heard of until you buy that book. Okay, so, smells so good with the butter. All right, so what we're gonna do is we've added in our butter. We're now gonna add in our brown sugar, cinnamon, granulated sugar, and we're also gonna add in the vanilla. Perfect. Alright, so we've added those ingredients in, and we're just going to take a few minutes, and we're going to make sure we stir all that up there. Oh gosh, it's wonderful. You know, this can be served with the turkey. This can be served for a brunch. This can be served as a side dish, as a main meal, really anything. You know, sweet potatoes really have a lot of antioxidants in, a lot of vitamins. They're better for you than white potatoes. They're really a healthy potato to have. You don't want to overdo it if you're low carb in it like me. If you're on a low carb, you just want to have a little bit of sweet potato. And if you want to, you can even wait till your weight is all down, and then you can incorporate sweet potatoes into your diet a little bit. But in any event, sweet potatoes, they make a great, great dish. And again, that famous sweet potato pie, that's nice, but this is a little different variation on that. Who does a sweet quiche except me? Okay, here we go. Now, oh, it smells so good. I can smell that sugar and cinnamon. And if you want to, you can use one tiny sugar packet, like a stevia or a Splenda substitute. You can do that because each packet is equivalent to 2 teaspoons of sugar, and I use 2 teaspoons of real sugar in here. Hey, it's a holiday time. We don't want to compromise, right? Okay, so I've mixed all these ingredients, and now we're going to incorporate, actually in a separate small bowl, we're going to mix our eggs, 2 eggs, and we're also going to put in our ½ a cup cream. There was a little bit extra. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So we are going to mix those in right now. And all right, let's see. Perfect. Let's get those eggs going there. This is just really easy as pie. And this is almost, if you want to call it a sweet potato pie, but it's a sweet potato quiche. So we don't need any salt and pepper in here, really. All the ingredients, so much mixture going on in here. You're not going to worry about losing any of the flavors. Okay, perfect. We're going to mix this right in here. How about that? Isn't that awesome? Now that makes it so easy. We just mix it all in the bowl. This is perfect. I'm going to use a little spatula now at this point. There we go. All right, we're just going to mix all this in. And once this is all settled, good, I've got it all off the bowl. Okay, let's get a little wooden spoon here. Try that. Perfect. This is going to thicken up in just a moment, and then we're going to pour that right into our quiche shell. You see how easy this quiche is? It's absolutely amazing. And you know, I have so many other recipes coming up for the holidays. I do have low carb recipe coming that will be on my next video, and you're going to love that one. You know, there's so many things you can do with squash, butternut squash, spaghetti squash, all kinds of things. So that's coming up in my next video, and you'll be excited. Look for my video that's entitled Low Carb Squash and Pecan Recipe. Low carb squash with pecans. You're going to love it. All right, so for this moment, we are good to go. Okay, so we're going to take our, let's get a bigger spatula now. We're going to take our mixture, and we are going to put that right inside our quiche shell. Now, if you want to, you can take a little bit of cheese and blanket the bottom of your quiche shell. Just blanket it lightly with a little bit of cheese, because we want this cheesy flavor to get all through and through, you know? All right, there we go. So I just took a little bit of cheese and I blanketed the bottom a little bit with the cheddar and the Monterey Jack cheese mixture. Okay. We're now going to pour our delicious quiche mixture, sweet potato mixture inside the quiche shell. Oh yeah, baby. That is thick. It's almost like a frosting consistency. Let's just spread that around. Delicious. Wow. Oh baby. A bunch of sweet deliciousness. I can smell that cinnamon in there. Fantastic. All right, let's put a little bit more. We want to have this nice and full. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yum, yum. All right. Perfect. Now we're going to take the rest of our cheese and we're going to sprinkle that around. And how much cheese you want is up to you. You don't have to use the full 6 ounces. I, in fact, like to use about 6 ounces of cheese combined, bottom and top. I don't want to hide that sweet potato flavor, but the cheese is just going to melt in and be all nice and gooey inside. Oh, you're going to love this. Okay. Looks like a little sweet potato cake, I got to tell you. Okay. So we're going to bake this baby up at, isn't that pretty? We're going to bake this baby up at 350 degrees for 45 to 50 minutes. And we want to make sure it's nice and firm in the center. All right, so here we go. We're going to put that baby in the oven and we'll be back with a finished product. Hey guys, and here we are, finished product. Yay, it's beautiful. Look at this. Gorgeous quiche sweet. Can you believe this? Look at these colors in there. It shines. The cheese is all gooey. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. We're gonna cut a little slice now and give it a taste test, okay? All right. It's still hot right out of the oven. Let's go on this angle. Let's see. Oh baby, this is divine. It's perfect. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that cheese. Look at the beautiful consistency. That is beautiful. That's gorgeous. The colors in there. Hey guys, the smells of the cinnamon, delicious. I cannot wait to dig right in. Okay, here we go. Let's see. You know, this is so easy for you guys to make. You saw how easy this recipe was. It's like perfectly piece of cake. And if you purchase my cookbook for holidays, as I say, it makes beautiful gifts for the Christmas holidays. Again, on page 45 is my quiche sweet. So there's so many other quiche in here. There's also something called quiche Maurice, a French toast quiche, and that's another show for the future. And that's great for the mornings of the holidays when you have all the family around. But this is perfect. Again, combined with your delicious turkey dinner, some green beans. You've got all the colors of nature, the earth's bounty. Fantastic. Here we go. Wow. Oh my gosh, the cheese and the sweet potato. I've never had anything like this. And you're going to never have anything like this when you try it. Listen, email me. Tell me how yours came out, okay? Enjoy your wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. And be sure to subscribe to my channel because I give away a lot of things. We just had a contest with a quiche one, so we're going to have the next contest is going to be someone's going to win a disc of my cookbook. Cookbooks also come on discs. So email me, Dana at dishingitoutwithdana.com. Get on my website. dishingitoutwithdana.com or danasquiche.com. And again, be sure to subscribe to my channel and listen. Enjoy your beautiful, wonderful, blessed Thanksgiving holiday. And don't forget, it's not all about the food. It's called Thanksgiving. Why? Because we need to be thankful first. Thankful for what we have. Thankful for family. Thankful for those who love us. And then comes the food. Okay? So enjoy the feast. Bon appetit.